Man, I'm so excited to be actually doing this today. I'm actually visiting with a home builder called STK. And so STK Homes they have been around for many years, and they build a wonderful home. And so I get to meet with a friend of mine today to talk about some of their homes and actually get some really good insight on some of their builds. And so I'm going to take you in and then and meet with her, and then I'm actually going to show you some of the homes, and then we'll do a little bit of a Q&A with my friend and representative from STK Homes. So stay tuned. This is Darko Daily. Now, as we walk into this home, you'll see some of the images and videos of this particular house, but we're actually going to talk to an actual representative here at STK Homes. And so, really good friend of mine. So we're about to set it up right now, so you'll get the full insight on everything. So, by Darko fans out there, this is Darko Daily. Man, I'm here with the illustrious Kizzy Guzman.
Well, wow. Thank you.
Yes, and so she works for STK. It's one of the great home builders that we have here in Oklahoma. And they're in what cities are you guys
We
in?
are actually in Norman, Edmond, Yukon, Newcastle, Kingfisher.
Okay. All right, so they have some wonderful homes. I'm going to show you a little bit of a glimpse of their home in this particular video, but for right now, we just wanted to jump in and talk about like everything that STK stands for, and so like how long they've been in business. Kind of give me some insight on that.
Yeah, so they're STK, we're family owned.
Okay.
Been in business since 2004 here in the Oklahoma City metro. What I personally, since I've been in business for 10 years, I loved that none of our houses look cookie cutter. I mean, every floor plan, every exterior, you couldn't tell if it's a different builder or not. That's one thing that was important to myself, because I've worked for those builders that it literally, the whole neighborhood looks like the same house, just different colors.
Yeah, and so and that's important, because nobody wants cookie cutter. Like, I know they like to do it. I always say that's for the smaller houses is okay if for a starter house, but if you're getting up there where you want something different, bigger, looks nice,
Yes.
not the same as everybody else's, different colors, STK has provided. I've seen some of the houses that they have shown here in this particular neighborhood that we're in now, and this is Arcadia, or where is this at?
So this is
Is it still Edmond?
River's Edge, but
River's
it's still
Edge. Okay,
it's still
Edmond. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes,
Edmond,
yes,
Oklahoma.
yes.
So, and I like it here. So I actually think about looking at a house out here myself. But other than that, so with you guys' process from either start to finish, communication is key. So clients talk about this all the time with builders. I want to make sure, from your perspective, like, what is the communication like at STK?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, for me, I've been in the business for 10 years, and our entire sales team has been in the business 20 plus years. So
Okay.
I love that because we want to, realtors are our bread and butter. We want to have those relationships with our realtors, and we want you to bring more business, obviously. So that's key. That's what's going to keep bringing you back. Because you want to work with people that you trust.
Yeah.
So, I always try to, I'm not perfect by any means. I'm sure I've dropped the ball somewhere along the line, but being able just to, communicate, get somebody on the phone, and whatever it is, get an answer.
Yeah. So I mean that's important. And solution. That's what she was talking about in a nutshell. So in most cases, and I've dealt with this like in a recent past actually, is builders that won't even pick up the phone because they think we're scared of whatever the problem is. And I'm like, no, we want to know. That way we know what solution you can actually offer. Like it's kind of a no-brainer in a sense, but I like that. I know Kizzy, she's the bomb. I worked with her before, so communication is definitely her top, if anything, and she's not afraid to rip the Band-Aid off. She's trying to get it done. I understand that.
And we want a happy buyer. Both of us want a happy buyer. You want a referral, I want a referral.
Yeah, so.
And communication is key. And the faster you can get that communication out, the better.
The better, yes, absolutely. So I want to talk about the price point. What price points do you guys have, and then what does someone need in order to, put a contract on one of these houses?
Yeah, so that's some great questions. So our starting price point in Yukon would be $350,000.
Okay.
And then we go all the way up to in the mid 700,000s.
Okay.
Our largest lots would be in Norman. In Brentwood, we have 1 acre lots out there.
Ooh, yeah.
So for those people that, they want a little bit of space and want to shop, and this community will have, it's a brand new community, but it will have a clubhouse.
Oh, nice.
A workout facility and a pool. So, and it will be
with acre lots?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, man, I like that.
Yeah. So it will be really nice.
Okay.
My model's not quite finished out there yet. I'm hoping by March. We'll have that to go. Another one of our probably better selling neighborhoods would be Monroe. It is actually Yukon address, but it's Piedmont school.
Yeah, okay, I figured it.
We start in the mid 500,000s in that neighborhood, but we have some beautiful houses.
Yeah, we do.
We have a broker's open coming up in a couple of weeks, and it will be in that neighborhood. So we'll have 4 or 5 homes that are completely done and they can be sold immediately.
STK, I know you guys have some upcoming future things as well, as far as expansion of your business. You guys have put out a really good product, just from my own research. Yeah. So I know that upcoming, you kind of tell me some of your future.
Yeah, I mean, they have, so I've only been with STK myself 2 months, but again, I've been in the business 10 years. STK used to be like a one salesperson show. So for us to actually have a team, and we're in several communities. I didn't mention, we're also in Enid. Okay. So we have 2 communities there. And we have right now, I'm not saying they're all finished, but we have over 200 homes on the ground.
Okay.
So it's pretty phenomenal. There's only a few selected builders that have that many, houses on the ground ready to go. So
yeah, that's a lot of weight. Y'all carrying a lot of weight, and especially in this market, to even be doing something like that is pretty amazing. And so that means they have available inventory. Or at least halfway build if you want to buy one.
We kind of have it all in between, Isaac.
Okay.
So let's say you love this house, but you don't love the colors. Mm-hmm. We normally in each neighborhood, we have the same floor plan, and you can go in there and select your own colors if need be, and you don't have to start from ground up. So that'll shave about 4 to 6 months off of your build time.
Yeah, and time is of the essence in these cases. So I mean, personally, I don't like waiting for nothing, but I know some other people, they don't mind, especially they're given their circumstance or whatever their situation is. So What is your typical build time? That's a good question.
Each neighborhood's a little bit different, but between 9 to 12 months. We're
Okay.
starting to shave that down a little bit, but COVID, as everybody knows.
I understand. Trust me, I understand it.
And we're still facing some of that. So, but we're doing some things. You talked about how we're moving forward as a company. Actually, STK is starting some of their own companies. So we'll have our own foundation crew. We'll have our own.
Nice. Okay.
So they'll be actually W-2 employees of STK and not contracted out.
That's a smart business move.
Yeah.
That means you're keeping it in house.
More accountability.
Actually, more accountability. Yeah, more accountability, and I guess more leverage too, because you don't have to wait for anybody else.
No, I mean, as a salesperson, as a representative of builders, a lot of my complaints have been, who do I go to if something's not done right? I don't have contact information from contractors that are, they're just third party. So
Okay, man.
so I think that's a big step.
That
for
is
us.
a big step. Okay. I'm good. I'm feeling good about that. Man, so other than that, I think STK, after we do show you some of the homes that they do have, I will post up their information. It'll probably actually be below. So you'll just check out the links that they have. Go there. I'll put her information in there. Kizzy, she's great to work with. And so, and of course, I'm a realtor. You can always call me for information, and I can connect you to her directly if need be. Other than that, this is Darko Daily. Man, we'll show you some of the homes, and then come check out our other Darko Daily updates as well. Peace.